So a lot of people are saying, what's Aquino? And they were kind of curious as to what Aquino Tank Weekend is all about. Well, it's come and gone. Well, it's actually Sunday right now, so it's actually ending today. But I just went for Saturday, which was yesterday, and I had a blast. And for those who don't know much about Aquino Tank Weekend, it's held in Oshawa, Ontario, Canada, and it's a huge tank festival. It's awesome. And stick around. I'm going to show you the recap of what happened yesterday when we were at Aquino Tank Weekend. All right. All right. So one of the key things about Aquino Weekend is that at least that I look forward to is it gave me an opportunity to meet you guys, the viewers, the players, and it was awesome. So everywhere you look, there were people. There were streamers like Old Man Wise, and there was players like Semper Fish. Wait a minute, Semper Fish actually streams sometimes too. Anyways, like I said, it was so cool getting to meet people around every corner. There was somebody saying, "Hi, Mr.BeetleBum," and it was my pleasure to come over and talk and chat. Hot Wadhead, eh? How you doing? There we go. There's Zephead. I told me what, I'll do my best to try to get maybe get him to kill me on my sheriff account. Sturgy, how you doing, Sturgy? It was so cool seeing Sturgy. And by the way, Sturgy, I like the Canucks sweater. Alamander, thank you so much for the hat, man. That was such a cool gift. I'll appreciate that. And Dead Meat BC. Oh, and by the way, Dead Meat, thanks for the kiss. There's nothing wrong with getting a kiss. And then outside there was, look at this. Yeah, I just happened to walk by. Hey, can I have a picture? It was so cool seeing her in her full gear. And then Sophie. Sophie, can I just say thank you very much for spending time with my daughters, taking time out to talk to him and have pictures taken with him. It really meant a lot to him, and you're a class act. And guess what else you'll find at Aquino Tank Weekend? Tanks! And tanks and tanks and more tanks! And there was tanks, as I said, but also there was reenactments. There was tons of reenactors, if you want to call them. And Ladybug was nice enough to make sure that we got photos of not just the tanks that were there, but also the people that were involved making such a great show. Check it out. Good day, mate. Of course, the tank hunter was there, talking to the crowd. We had people there to fix your shoes if you wore it out from walking around too much. We had cadets everywhere, making sure we were safe. Speaking of safe, we also had ourselves a guard dog. If you were tired, the reenactors probably wouldn't mind if you used one of their tents. There was also places where you could go to get mail sent. There was tents that you could go to and talk to people. There was guns to look at and load up. And then there was good-looking guys, and more good-looking guys, and another good-looking guy. And okay, the Germans were there, and holy crap, that guy looks like some evil leader. Poor guy. They were loading their guns. They were walking around, and they were walking around looking good. Wait a minute, there's a theme going on here. I think my daughter went overboard with the boys, yeah. And then, of course, there was the leader, the man who was in charge of the whole thing, the reason why we even have Aquino. And then there were the reenactments. There was the Iraqi war reenactment that pitted the Iraqis against the British, though the Iraqis put up their fight so hard, and they even had Rambo on top of their tanks with a .50 caliber. The British were too much, and the Iraqis fell. The Highlanders even showed up with their noisy-making baggy thingies.
Yeah, look at all the kids. This is awesome. What?
That's why this thing's on fire. It's
All right, so there you go, guys. Aquino 2022. It's in the books. It was a blast, and I highly recommend that if any of you live in Oshawa or in Ontario, Canada, or even down the States, but you're, say, within a 4-hour driving distance to Ontario, I highly recommend that you come up. I mean, Sturgey, Pooh, and Hotwad NA, they were staying at the Darlington Park. There's a campground there. You can sleep overnight. There's tons of motels. There's tons of hotels all along the highway, which is just down, literally just 5 minutes south of where this took place. There's always conventions going on in Whitby and Oshawa. That's why there's so many hotels there. You're going to get a great price. I'm serious. Like, if you check prices out, you'll probably get blown away with how cheap everything is up here. Anyways, it was a blast. It was very well put together. It was very entertaining. All of the wargaming people were there. We had Domo Sapien, Commander AF, Tragic, Jamba John. There was more. I mean, the chieftain couldn't get there, but he did a Zoom call with everybody. It was all top notch, and I highly, highly recommend that if you can come, go check it out. You'll have a blast. Anyways, that's it, guys. That's it for the recap. I hope you enjoyed this little video. I had fun being there. It was a blast meeting, guys. And also, I had an awesome time with my daughters. We had a great time. They were just highlights of the day. For me, other than hanging out with my daughters, it was hands down meeting the viewers, meeting the players. For my daughters, well, let's see. Other than all the cool, good-looking boys that were there, I'd have to say it was probably Sophie. They both talked about how they were very impressed with Sophie and how she was such a wonderful person, very kind. My daughters are very good at picking up stuff. And they picked up stuff about other people where they were like, Dad, they don't really like you. And whereas with Sophie, the comments were, hey, this she is really genuine. She's really sweet. She made time to talk to us. She didn't, we were all like, oh, okay, well, we better let you go. And she was like, no. And she was talking about, she lit up when Ladybug said that she plays tanks and everything. So Sophie, again, I already said it once in this, but Sophie, thank you for being you, a class act, and just an all-around great person. That's it, man. Those are my highlights. I hope you guys had a great time. In the comments, let us know what your favorite part of the event was. Was it seeing the tank commander? Was it getting a ride in one of the tanks? Was it meeting one of your streamers or one of the wargaming people that you wanted to see? Let us know down in the comments what you thought. And if you did like this video, please, because I ain't too proud to beg, baby, please give me a like so we can get in the algorithm. That wasn't bad. I just thought that off the top of my head. Anyways, that's it. I'm out. Other videos to make. Till the next time, guys. Till next year at Aquino 2023. I'm Mr. BeetleBum, and I'm out.